Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. It's of a holiday party look and it's specifically for people who don't really wear very much makeup during their normal life. So you know how it is around the holidays, everyone wants to get together with you, you have dinners to go to, you have parties to go to, and there's also the holidays themselves. And if you don't normally wear makeup, you might want to just amp it up a little bit and look a little more festive and a little more polished for these events, but you don't really know where to start, what to buy, how to apply. So that's what this video is all about. I did a really souped up makeup tutorial last week that was full of high-end products and it cost a fortune, all kinds of brushes. And when I finished doing that, I loved the look, but I was like, you know, what normal person has this much makeup or this many brushes? And so when I finished the video and posted it, I asked you guys if you wanted to see a pared down drugstore version of that look, and the response was overwhelming. The answer was a definitive yes. People did want to see it. There were actually two kind of videos that they wanted to see. One was a real pared down drugstore look for people who don't normally wear makeup. So that's what this video is today. Then there was another one where they wanted to see the exact look that I did that day with all drugstore makeup, and that is going to be a separate video. I think for people who don't normally wear makeup, it would be way too much makeup for you. Here, I'll bring in a picture of it. But I feel like if you don't normally wear makeup, that you're not going to want to do something like that because you won't be comfortable all night. You won't feel like you. This is going to be this look, okay? This is a very pared down, very basic look. But as I said, for people who don't normally wear makeup, who maybe used to wear makeup but got away from it because what you wore 20 years ago stopped working, or you just never wore makeup in the first place, but now suddenly you're like, God, my skin really needs some help. I need to wear some makeup, and you don't even know where to start. You walk into Sephora or Ulta, you're completely overwhelmed. You probably have a couple things. You probably have a mascara. If you have any under eye issues, you probably have an under eye concealer that you do like and wear. You might even have a foundation. So I'm hoping that you have some things already that you like that you can use, and then this will be less. But I tried to pick things where I didn't have to use too many brushes or where I didn't have to buy 3 or 4 eyeshadows. There are some things that I consider to be absolute necessities, and I'll tell you what those are. So let's get into it. Alright, the first product I'm going to apply is a primer slash BB cream. This one is a L'Oreal product. It's called the Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. I picked it up in the shade Light. It comes out of the tube, kind of a grayish white color, so don't be scared about that, but it has little color beads inside of it so that as you rub it into your skin, it changes color and it matches your skin. So there's no worrying about getting a color match or having something look weird on your face. It's a very sheer formula. It contains silicone that acts like a primer, so it smooths over your pores, it smooths over your wrinkles, it makes your skin look hydrated. It contains vitamin E, so it'll be hydrating. It's not going to be drying to your skin, so it'll be comfortable and lightweight to wear all night. And if you have pretty good skin, you could stop here. This could be your foundation for the evening. It is a very nice finish, it's very youthful, it's not matte, it's not shiny, and it absorbs oil because it's got the silicone. I'm kind of in love with this product even though I've only used it once. The next step is if you have dark circles or discolorations under your eyes that you want to minimize, you could add a dark circle corrector. The one I'm using here is by Garnier. It is the Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I got it in the light medium sheer tint. This is a 2-in-1 eye care product. It's a super sheer lightweight formula that contains caffeine, so it's going to depuff any puffiness that you have under your eyes, and it also has a sheer tint in it that is going to color correct any darkness under there. Unfortunately, I was just reading the ingredients and I see that denatured alcohol is the third ingredient, which doesn't make me happy about this. But if you're someone who does have dark circles and puffiness, you probably already have a under eye concealer that you like, so then in that case go ahead and use that one. I really like the look of that L'Oreal BB cream and I could wear that alone, but for the purposes of this I am going to add a mineral powder just to show you how to apply that. I'm going to use the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. This is in the color 05 Soft Beige. I'm going to apply it with my e.l.f. powder brush. So you just swirl the brush into the powder, tap it off so that you don't have too much excess on your brush, and then starting kind of in the places on your face where you need more color correction towards the center, buff this on in circular motions going in both directions. So you buff it to the right and then you buff it to the left. So I just pick up a little bit more for each section of my face, kind of dividing it into 4. So I'll dip back into the compact and then do my forehead, dip back in the compact, then do my other cheek, back in the compact, do my chin. One thing to remember if you're new to makeup is to always include your earlobes and your jawline and your neck in your foundation, because you don't want a hard line at the edge of your jawline. So you have to blend everything down your neck and out onto your ears and kind of up into your hairline. All right, next step is the blush. I'm going to apply NYX blush in Peach with my e.l.f. blush brush. Dip the brush into the blush and pick up some color. As you get older, the front of the cheek is not really where you want to apply your blush. You want to start back a little bit. So you want to basically line up your brush kind of with the outer corner of your eye and start there so that you get most of the color kind of at the top outer corner of your cheek. And then you want to blend it back towards your hairline, and then you can also kind of make a sharp turn and go up towards your temple if you want. Now we'll move on to the eyeshadow. One of the best things that you can buy is an eyeshadow primer. The one I'm recommending here is the Milani eyeshadow primer. So I like this one that it actually has a little bit of color in it, so it does kind of cover over my veins. Basically, I just squeeze a little bit of it out onto the back of my hand, and then I just dip my index or ring finger into it, warming it up, and then I just pat it onto my eyelids. Super simple to apply, you don't need any tools, and this tiny tube, if you don't really wear makeup that often, will last you a lifetime. An eyelid primer can really help your eyeshadow perform better, last better, and look better all night. It's an inexpensive product that really works. The eyeshadow that I'm using today is by Rimmel London. It's from their Glam Eyes collection trio eyeshadow, and this is in color 730 Spices. This one just caught my eye. It is so beautiful. It does come with these little sponges, and I'm going to show you how to apply it with the sponge so that we didn't have to buy any brushes. So what I really like about this one is that these eyeshadows have a soft shimmer to them, but they don't contain any glitter. You can put it on with your fingertip if you want, but I'm going to use the little pad. So basically I just take the pad and rub it into the eyeshadow that I want. I'm going to put the taupe all over the lower part of my lid. Press it at first to get it on there, and then just give it a slight little drag to the right or the left depending on which eye you're doing. You want to keep it nice and close to the eyelashes, then go back into the palette and pick up a little more, and then close your eye down about halfway so that you're squinting at yourself, and then just press it up a little bit higher above where you just put it. So that takes it up and into the crease of your eye. Then turning the little spongy applicator over, I'm going to apply the white color as a brow highlight. So I'm just going to dip it in there. You're just going to run that very lightly right underneath your eyebrow. Now this is pretty bright and pretty shimmery, so I would tone it down by just giving it a little rub with your finger to kind of blend it in a little bit. Then turn the sponge over back to the bigger side and dip the side that you haven't used into the pink, and just press the pink kind of in between where you put on that highlight and where you can see the taupe coming up above the crease. All right, then I'm going to use the little spongy guy again to pick up a little bit of the pink and apply that to the inner corner of the eye. That's going to be a nice little eye highlight there. And then I'm going to use the smaller pointed end, turn it on its side, rub that into the taupe, and I'm going to use that as an eyeliner on the bottom lashes. Okay, so you're just going to take that and you're just going to run it beneath the bottom lashes, along the lower lid, and then you're just going to draw it up at an angle kind of towards your eyebrow to meet up with that upper eyeshadow. So you do that on both eyes and then you're good to go. The last step for the eyes is the mascara. Today I'm using CoverGirl, the Supersizer mascara. I picked this up in black. This stuff really stays. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it'll be on and perfect all night. So basically you just want to take the wand and put it at the base of your lashes as close as you can get it to your eyelid, and then just wiggle it back and forth and pull it up. Alright, last step then is the lip gloss. I chose the NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper. This is in the color number 06 Kim. It's kind of a nude color with a little bit of shimmer, and it is also a plumper, and it spreads those lip lines out and makes them look a little bit younger. So that basically has a doe foot wand applicator, and you know how to apply lip gloss, and then you're done. And now you are ready to go to that party looking like yourself, only better. Alright, so that's the tutorial. It wasn't too hard or too many steps. Like I said before, you could drop out whatever you didn't want to use, or you could swap in your own products that you are familiar with and love already. The NYX products are all available at Ulta, and some of them are at CVS. They have a much smaller kiosk at CVS. The e.l.f. and the Sonia Kashuk are available at Target. And everything else that I mentioned are big national brands that are available at just about every drugstore or Walmart that you walk into. So that's where you get the stuff. The price point for everything I used on my face today, which was the BB cream, the Garnier eye roller, the NYX mineral powder, applied with the e.l.f. brush, the NYX blush, running out of fingers, applied with the other e.l.f. brush, the Rimmel Eye Trio, the mascara, and the lip gloss. That's the whole look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 products, $67. All right, so even drugstore stuff is not cheap. The good news is the quality is a lot better than it used to be, so you can get a nice look out of it. I hope that if you're dipping your toe into the world of makeup for a special event this season, that these tips really helped you out and that you'll be able to go to your party looking like yourself, only better, feeling confident, feeling comfortable in what you have on your skin, feeling like makeup is your friend and not your foe. So I hope that whatever you're going to, that you have a great time, and I will see you after the holidays. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.